Dave, can you share with us some information on Craig Cunningham today? What's the latest?
The latest I got this morning is still he's stable condition, but still critical condition. It's we were getting updates all through the day yesterday. It's part of it is we want to make sure that his family is his family's with him. He's getting unbelievable care, but it's in respect to the family. We just want to make sure that it stays tight. So he's critical but stable. Continue to monitor. He's getting unbelievable care down there. The one thing I will say, and Serbs has talked to the doctors that were right there, that the doctors and all the people involved did a fantastic job of a real serious situation. So, we're all just thinking and praying for him and hoping for the best.
Are you able to share the medical emergency you suffered, Dave, or is that staying tight?
No, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. We'll just, in respect to the family and Cunny, we'll just leave it at there.
Just to follow up on the decision yesterday on the Strome, what was he pressing with lack of adjustment to the NHL game? What was your take on that?
You know what? Coming into the year, he made good strides over the summer in his physical commitment, and coming in, we wanted to see where he was. His mind and his skill level are very good, but the physical maturity just isn't at the level that it needs to be to be able to compete every night. And we met with him yesterday morning for a while, and it was a really good talk, because the month and a half he's been here, he's realized how hard it is to play in the league and how committed athletes are. And those are some of the lessons that we felt like he needed to learn. And I think some of those things have sunk in very well for him. Now he'll go back, he'll get a couple weeks to play before World Junior, and he'll go back, and hopefully some of these lessons that he's learned over the last couple months, just how hard you have to work, how hard you have to practice, how committed you have to be an NHL player. His words were, "I want to go back, I want to be an NHL player in junior." And that's a great thing to hear. Like, we need him to continue to learn how to be a good NHL player. And from his point of view, it's lack of physical maturity that's keeping him out of the league right now. It's not skill level, it's not thinking, it's just his body hasn't matured enough where he can accomplish the things he wants to accomplish.
You've always been known as a coach who can read his players well. That's your reputation with the players. How do you think he received this news? How did he take it?
It was unbelievable. John and I had breakfast with him yesterday morning, and he's all on board. He wants to be an NHL player as quick as he can, but he wants to be a good NHL player. Just doesn't want to be a player that is on the fringes. He wants to fast track as quick as he can, and understands the situation. And players know when they come here, and he knows, like, if he's a little behind, he knows. He could have easily said, "Oh, I just want to stay in the NHL because it's just great lifestyle." He wants to be a real good player in the NHL, not just a player in the NHL. And I give him credit for that. He's a very determined kid.
When you send him back, do you give him a target weight, muscle mass? What are you looking for in terms of physical strength?
There's a ton of stuff, and we have that development team in place now that they'll be on him all the time. So even though he's not here, there'll be lots and lots of contact with him, and that'll go right through to next year at training camp.
Dave, has Brad Richardson returned to the Valley?
He's flying in this afternoon.
Okay. Have you guys determined yet a time period for him, or I know
No,
you were
I
waiting
think
till...
let's wait and let's get him back here, and we'll figure that out.